Hey, we gotta keep it PG, guys. Gotta keep it PG.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say.
Sometimes it dives into PG-13, but it's like weird.
Just barely. Yeah.
It's barely. It's like more like PG-12.
It's PG-13 modern era. They're not showing boobs. They used to show boobs in PG-13 movies. Not anymore. It's Marvel. It's Marvel PG-13.
Yeah.
It's safe for kids. It's just violence. It's just
exactly
untold violence
and innuendos
and like two select not so nice words.
Yeah, a couple of naughty words and just like the most bloodless violence you've ever seen. But not a nip in sight, so your kids are safe. Don't worry.
It's no hips and no nips.
Hi there, and welcome to the JRPG Pursuit, a podcast for all things JRPGs. I'm Emily.
I'm Branden.
And I'm Abdallah.
And today, we are finally doing another ranking list of some pretty cool ladies. I will have to say some cool leading ladies on our favorite JRPGs, and maybe not so favorite JRPGs, but we want to rank them and look at the distribution of what we consider a top tier female protagonist in the JRPG game.
Ooh.
What do you guys usually think of when you think I guess any protagonist, but particularly female protagonists? Like, when do they shine?
They have to have a strong connection for me to the kind of driving plot, right? Yeah. They can't just be some rando that's, involved for no reason. And they need to have really strong characterization. Again, whether it's male or female, right? Like,
yeah, I think that kind of goes both.
Yeah, it's
that's what I was going to say.
If they have a good character that's entertaining, that is not just always super like dour and dire and serious, like has levity to them as well. Like,
that's
there's really nothing that's particularly distinct for me that like would make me like a female protagonist more than like a male protagonist. But this is an interesting list because there are so relatively few female protagonists in JRPGs, in games in general, but like in JRPGs, I don't like, if I had to throw out a number, I would guess it's like 20%. Maybe that's high. I don't know, 15 to 20% of JRPGs.
And that'd be hard too because of, you could choose a gender in some JRPGs, or they're not like, they're more self-insert rather than
I'm not even thinking of self-insert characters. I'm not considering Persona 3 or Persona 3 Portable with like
or
the
Digimon
male
Story.
They're not characters. They're just self-insert blanks that you put yourself on. I'm really just thinking like characters that are written
like a proper character.
Yeah, and have
like canon characters in the story.
Canon characters.
Yeah.
Let's
like
go with
they
that.
are distinct to the narrative. And I agree with Branden on this whole subject. Is like, to me, it doesn't matter if like I feel the same way if it's a male or female. I want the same types of like, I guess, characterization of them and how they kind of impact the narrative. I always love to see good female protagonists just in general, because of said like only 20% or so,
or less. Honestly, I think it's less.
It's probably
like less, guys, than 20%.
We really should be seeing like a good 50-50 split, guys, at least in terms of just giving.
I think that just gives you more varied narratives,
Exactly.
Like, when you have other types of characters, you get some interesting like character relationships, character developments that are unique to that particular type of character.
Yeah.
And after a while, it's a little samey if they're kind of the same,
I wonder if we would need more like women in charge of that side of the production of games. Like maybe it's been a more male dominated
like writing, you would say?
Yeah, the writing side and like direction.
Directing?
Maybe if we had more women in those roles, maybe it would start to change. I don't know. I'm just spitballing.
Yeah,
it's like
That's
people
true.
tend to write what they know. And so
for sure.
I think a lot of men are uncomfortable writing women just in general, especially in a leading role, because I think the writer is often thinking of themselves as the protagonist as they're writing. That's how they frame the story kind of around the protagonist.
That gives the shonen feel. Yeah. But that could be it. Or I think there is a stigma sometimes with female characters in these types of games. Like either they don't really add much at all. Like they're kind of like a damsel in distress. or they're there to support a character. Like a lot of usually, I would say, female characters just in indie media, they're usually in a very supporting role, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just a little bit rarer now. I would say it's becoming better, but you don't always see them take charge. And, there's stigmas with gender roles in society that we don't necessarily need to get into today. But that's just, I think, things are changing, but for better or for worse, I don't know.
There's the stigma around the nurturing role, which like you're saying is often
motherly nurturing
role that women or female characters in general are usually cast in. And it's like, that's true. That's
there's nothing
like
wrong
you said,
with that. That's happens.
That's not
it's
inherently
reality.
bad, right? Like there are people, there are women that are nurturing and caring. There's also no reason that somebody who's nurturing and caring and supportive can't also be a protagonist.
They can't be.
Exactly.
They should have multiple dimensions to them.
Yeah, it just requires you tell a somewhat different story,
a more complex.
Yeah. And I think probably in this list there are examples of that
100%.
type of person that just happens to also be the protagonist of the story, and that's interesting because, like you said, we don't need the same exact kind of cookie cutter character every time. You can break the mold every now and then, and it's okay.
Exactly.
Everyone will survive.
Yeah, but I think we have an interesting list of female protagonists here, and some are similar, some are different. And how we want to rank these, I think, are basically what they contribute to the story, what's their unique maybe personalities or something that make them stand out. And just I'm not sure what else we should use as a criteria, really, as an S through D sort of ranking.
Yeah.
Do you just enjoy them? I don't know.
It could also be a
character
vibes
design
thing.
too.
Like, how much do you
like?
Yeah, do you like the character design? Do you like their personality?
Yeah.
Like, do you vibe with this character?
Do they seem believable that they're the protagonist? Or
do they seem? Yeah, are they a good protagonist? That's a good criteria too.
That's
sure.
I think so.
Yeah.
And are they a believable character? Yeah, that all makes sense to me.
Yeah, because it's going to vary.
It's going to vary by case basis for sure.
Yeah, it is.
Exactly.
This is a very not scientifically. We're not ranking this by any sort of metric.
We're running on
here.
vibes, guys.
Vibes.
We're not looking at this from a data-driven perspective.
No, that's okay. That's okay. We're not doing anything too serious here. It's just
subjective.
It's just a little bit of fun.
We're enjoying it.
Fun.
And highlight some cool leading ladies, I think. And maybe some not so cool ones. I don't know.
I mean, somebody's got to be down in that D rank.
Someone's got to be a D.
Sorry, ladies.
We had to have a distribution,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be a bell curve, but we'll see.
Yeah, probably not. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good. There's
There's
ones
some
on here.
pretty good ones.
Yeah.
All right, so where do we begin?
Just go for an order? I don't know if that's the best way to tackle this.
Let's use we
random.
have a list that we wrote off that's not here. Why don't we go in that order, and then it won't just be looking like we're just going in order on our tier list here.
Okay.
So starting with 2B, the character 2B from Nier Automata. Where's she at? There she is.
She's right there in front.
Okay.
So we can think about it. All right, so 2B.
Yeah.
2B.
What do you guys think about her?
2B she's very cool, right?
She's iconic.
She's iconic. She's a total vibe, right?
100%.
Like going out blindfold, doesn't care. She doesn't care. She's going out.
Yeah. She's
very
definitely
blunt,
one of the coolest.
too.
She's blunt. She's machine-like in many ways because she is.
Yeah, she is.
She's android kind of,
Yeah. And there's complexity to that, right? Because androids in the world of Nier, it's not like you would think, an android, a robot or whatever.
She's not devoid of personality. Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
They do a good job of hiding their personalities or pushing them down.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's part of their internal struggle as androids. And she exemplifies that throughout the game, certainly.
As a T, and for the multiple endings too that you go through with her on that journey, not just as her as the leading person, but as some of the other ones as well. We won't spoil it if you have not played Nier Automata yet.
Yeah.
But for 2B, I find her kind of interesting because I think her lack of a personality at times contributes to the whole like narrative of what you guys were saying about like, the androids and like, what is it to be human? Is the whole kind of near automata sort of thing. So I think she does play that role very well. But I think there's another female protagonist you play as later. I kind of liked more. I thought she was funnier or more fun. She's a little bit more
personality.
More personality.
Right. Yeah. So
sometimes that contrast, I can't help but compare,
Yeah, and that's fair, especially when you've got multiple protagonists in a story.
Exactly.
You're naturally going to compare them against each other. I would personally probably put her in a B, and that's a solid, like, she's honestly, a solid B.
Yeah. I mean, she is 2B.
She is 2B.
To be or not to be?
And most of that B, honestly, is just because she's so cool and iconic. Like, she's just very cool.
There's a reason why there's so much fan art and figures of her. She's
cosplay. Cool. People do cosplay. Like all over the place,
all the time.
Like I think the fact that she has a personality but hides it, like we have to consider that. Like, what are we experiencing as the audience? We're experiencing her not demonstrating her personality very much. So you have to think of that too, right? So I would personally put her in a B. You guys feel
B feels good to me.
Yeah, because like the cool factor gets her like
it raises her up immediately above the.
Also, her interactions with like 9S, for example, and also her little robots.
Yeah,
there are some interesting moments there. I thought were pretty endearing and also kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like sometimes she would just say, very blunt things to them.
Sure,
I found it hilarious.
She's got that blunt aspect to her. That's machine-like, robot-like. So yeah, I think she's really cool. But I think B is a perfect spot.
I think B is commendable.
Yeah,
it is.
And we never know. We might change it up later.
We might always change things depending on how it goes.
We'll see.
Let's go next.
Next up is Mila from Tales of Exilia.
And she is a dual protagonist technically, but we included here, unlike I think a lot of other games with dual protagonists of like who you could choose, because she does have like a canon sort of personality and a reason like she's in that story.
Yeah, we're not including characters that are self-inserts or, like you can choose like in Harvestella or other games where you like create your character and you're, you can make a male or female or whatever and like change their look or whatever. That's not what we're doing.
Yeah, like I think technically like Femc, she has some different dialogue lines that she could, when she's talking to other characters like in Persona 3 Portable, but it doesn't really change the overall arching plot, right?
And with
there's differences, but it's like I like to include her in this list. I would have to say that the male main character of Persona 3 is a main character, and I don't think that he is.
He's a main character.
He's an avatar. He's a self-insert.
I see.
Shell.
Gotcha. I've not played it, so I'm asking.
The difference is like when I think of those characters, they're there to emphasize the other characters that are surrounding
showcase them,
showcase their story and everything like that. But with Mila, like that's her story. Like it's like you're in her shoes and you're going through that because like you get to choose in the beginning of the game whether you go down the male or female. In this
whether you're Jude or Mila.
Jude or Mila.
So and it's distinct, storylines.
Yeah.
That converge and whatnot, but still,
I mean, they do. Yeah, they spend a lot of time together, but there are, they do have parts where they diverge. But you can choose to focus with her, or you can choose to focus with Jude. In this case, we're choosing to focus with her. So
yeah, that's the route I did play.
Yeah, me too.
I did play Jude's route.
I also did not.
Yeah, me too.
Mila is she's interesting because she's like the incarnation of a god, right?
Yes.
Maxwell, is that the god's name?
Maxwell, yes.
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
And she's lacking in a lot of human understanding, I think, which is funny.
And social cues.
Yeah, like social cues and stuff. So it's funny to watch her like fumble and fail at like interacting with other people. And I do like that, like having a protagonist that you can laugh with, laugh at. Like that's good.
And as like an immortal being turned into a human, basically, it's interesting from that perspective too. Not just like how unhuman she is, but like how her experience kind of shaped who she is and how she thinks.
Yeah.
And deals with some of the situations that arise.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's been a while since I've played Xillia. So, and Emily, I know you've played it much more recently.
I played it last year, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to lean more on you and your recollection of the story. Like, to me, my recollection of her is not being kind of dry, though. Like, there's some funny bits, but like kind of dry.
I think part of it was the voice acting in English.
Yeah.
Like, that kind of killed it for me. I did not like the voice direction at all. I thought she sounded so off. The whole time,
the actress that plays, I remember her
she's
voice.
She's a good voice actress, but I think they told her to do something weird with her to make it sound like she wasn't really human. Like, it just, there's a little bit of a disconnect for me when I was playing it, to be honest.
Yeah, I remember feeling like that. I know that actress from other things, and like, oh, she is good. Yeah. But like, I remember feeling like it just wasn't. Her voice didn't fit the voice character.
Direction.
Yeah, it just didn't fit the character that she was supposed to be.
It made her kind of unlikable too.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah. Like, if they wanted us to really connect with her, I think they went the wrong direction with the casting in that instance.
So I don't feel like she always felt separated from her party members. Like, it seemed like because I guess she was an immortal god, but there's still kind of like, the dynamics felt kind of strange. It was interesting, but again, she's not like my favorite protag, I think, at the end of the day.
Yeah, I don't think she sucks. I think
she doesn't suck.
She's pretty good. I would probably call her a C.
A C+ would be what I would say.
Sure.
Yeah.
You good with that, Dalla?
Yeah, because like she's.
I think she had some cool moments and cool traits that separate her from a lot of the list here. It's just overall, she didn't land with me.
The presentation, kind of hurt a little bit. I'd be curious how like Japanese players felt, like if that performance was.
I think she's
different.
Popular.
Yeah,
like she was on the Tales anniversary kind of imagery, so I feel like she's popular. But
I mean, she's probably on there because she's one of 2 female protagonists that they've ever had, which is
true.
Kind of sad.
Probably true too, and also the remaster happened recently. But
yeah. But anyway, next up we have Celica from Fire Emblem Echoes.
Shadows of Valencia.
Celica, where is she?
Where'd she go?
Where'd she put Celica?
Celica.
She's third.
That's
third,
Micaiah.
on top.
Yeah. Oh, there she is. Yes. Okay. All right.
Celica. I played this game even longer ago than I played Xillia, so I remember
For some reason, I didn't think
little.
you played this. Oh, I love Celica.
I didn't finish it, but I played a good chunk of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I played this a very long time ago too. Yeah.
Okay. What do you guys think? I guess before I start gushing.
I don't remember. Tell me about Celica.
Yeah. Emily.
So one of the things that I really liked about Fire Emblem Echoes just in general was you do have dual protagonists. Alm and Celica, they were childhood friends and they get separated, and you navigate like these battles back and forth as they kind of eventually meet up towards the end of the game and battle together. And what I think is really interesting about Celica is how it has been a few years since I played, but I still just have very fond memories of how her growth as a character. She was basically kind of squirreled away. So she was kind of hidden away because of who she was and her, I guess, ancestry and all that. And then she was kind of raised as this kind of priestess, and she took charge and wanted to change her destiny is kind of what her whole role was, and her will to fight for what was going on in this game. The details and everything, I can't tell you, but it was very, I think, effective how she interacted with her teammates, how she recruited them, and eventually, when she met up back with Alm, they kind of have an interesting love story that was happening when they're separated, and the kind of fondness that she remember of her childhood friend, and when she meets up with him again, and towards the end, I just thought how she was so strong, but not a damsel in distress, as she could have easily have been. Given just how she was brought up as, you will be protected and everything. But no, she decided she had to go and do her own thing. I thought was just a very refreshing female protagonist. for me. I kind of want to replay Echoes because it's still, I think, one of my favorite Fire Emblem games.
I'm planning to play it after I finish Awakening.
Perfect.
Because that was the one
that
I started and was really enjoying. And I was playing it on vacation. That was the problem. Is like I was playing it on vacation, and then when we got back from vacation, I just never picked it up again. But I was enjoying it.
It could happen.
So where would you put her?
Too.
I think she's like A or S. Like I think she's probably going to say S. I really like
put her
her
in S. Okay.
I want to put her in S. Like honestly, she's one of my favorite female characters in general. Like in video games.
I'll agree to that. Sure.
Yeah. If you're
anyone else who has played Fire Emblem Echoes and also like Celica or doesn't like Celica, let us know in the comments.
I'm trying to remember.
Only comment if you agree.
It's been like a decade since I played it, but like even since it's been like 10 years, I still remember just loving her and loving the game. And if they do a figure of her, I'm buying it. No questions asked. I'm buying it.
Okay. So S tier for sure.
S tier. Okay. S tier. I like her a lot.
Micaiah is next.
Micaiah, which is right over here.
I have never
Fire
played her
Emblem,
game.
Radiant Dawn. I've not played.
Radiant Dawn. I've not played Radiant Dawn. So
well, then we can stick her right where the
I'm
sun
sorry,
don't shine,
Micaiah.
which is
She
down
looks
and
cool
did not
though.
play.
I like her.
do want to play it.
Design.
And it is on. It's on the NSO now. So
no, it's not.
For those, no, it's not. It's not on there.
You're thinking Radiant Dawn on the GameCube. Her game is. Or sorry, Path of Radiance. Radiant Dawn is on the Wii. Yes.
That's the one. Okay, never mind.
Sorry. Also,
maybe one day we'll get it. Maybe
we'll get Wii games.
I hope
but
so.
yes,
I want to play it because I don't see myself buying a Wii. Sorry, I'm not going to buy a Wii.
On Wii,
there are other ways.
I'm feeling on Wii, thinking about the Wii.
Wii.
Let's we have a bunch of Atelier games. Do we want to?
I just remembered we kind of forgot a female pro tag to include in here.
Which one?
Oh, shoot. Which one?
Expedition 33.
Oh, shoot. Dang it. She'd be an S.
She'd be
She'd
an
be an absolute S.
So anyone who's watching at this point and didn't skip to the end of the video to see our ranking, we would put this character in an S.
We did think of it just too late.
We
did. We were having the opposite of recency bias. We're like not thinking about recent games. Well, that's not true. We do have Lukita on here.
Yeah, that's true. That was
but for the most part, that's even more recent. But
also, we're not saying this character's name just for people who have not played it. That's
sure. All. Yeah, play Expedition 33.
Play it. It's good.
You turkeys, do it now.
You turkeys,
go play it.
Okay. All right. So
now, we got a bunch of Atelier games.
Yeah. So I'm well versed in Atelier.
Abdallah is the Atelier king.
I am the Atelier of the Atelier.
Yes.
So we'll start with Marie. And
Marie.
I'm going to show my my inability to know. Oh man. Which one's Marie again?
She's the one. She looks like a. She looks like a Marie. That's Aisha.
That's Aisha. I don't think you have Marie here.
Marie's not on this list, buddy.
Did I do a wrong thing?
It's okay.
Did you guys? I think you guys added things to the top.
I haven't played it. I haven't played it, so I
played it.
You did,
but technically, I only played 6 hours of it because it's a short game.
Okay.
I have betrayed Atelier once again.
But
cute, but
I don't
not.
think she's not that interesting. I don't know. She's okay. She's just cute.
She's fine.
So
she would be C-.
She'd be a C-. Sure.
C-.
Okay.
Anyways, move on.
Yeah.
Aisha.
I love Aisha.
The one you grabbed, the blonde.
I love
girl.
Aisha.
Yes, Aisha
with the green dress.
Yeah, there she is.
This is my first Atelier game.
Yes, I haven't played this one yet. I've experienced a little bit of her. I think she's in Wrestleriana.
She is. She's like the first one that you meet.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh yeah, okay, I remember that.
So that's my only experience with her. She seems nice, but I don't have enough to really.
What I like about her is she has a story where she's trying to save her sister, and she has like more motivation to actually do alchemy and make progress. I think compared to some of the other girls in Atelier, like sometimes they just stumble upon things where like, okay, we got to beef up our alchemy to do this. But from the get-go, Aisha is determined to save her sister. And I think her relationship with all the supporting cast characters is very heartfelt. I think she's just such a sweetheart. I like her a lot. I would say hi B.
Okay.
Like she doesn't have that much like dimension to her, but I think she's a sweetheart.
Like over 2B?
I like her more than TB.
Okay.
That's just me though.
That's fair.
I don't know. So I'll take your word for that.
I would say that one, like as my first Atelier game, it's been a while since I played it, but I think her growth was very refreshing. Like she's definitely one of my favorite Atelier protagonists, and her determination, I think also it's like a quiet determination. I like female protagonists that aren't always like super bold or super funny or outgoing. You know, she has like a quiet determination. I think that's very endearing.
I like it. One day I will find that out firsthand.
Play the Dust trilogy. Those are fun.
Hey, I can't remember which one I have. I might have that. So
Dust trilogy would be on the PS3 or the Switch.
Oh, then I'll borrow probably not. From Branden. One day, I'm in my Atelier era, so that could take a while.
There's also a Vita version, but it's expensive, so don't
do that.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Let's talk about Ryza.
Ryza
is probably my favorite Atelier protagonist.
Yes, I know something about her. Yes,
she's a lot of fun. I've only played.
Have you played the first one?
I'm into the first one. I haven't finished it, but I'm into the first one. She's a fun kid. She's very very endearing. Feels very real, right? She feels like
she's a little ditzy.
Yeah, it's like a real kid. Just having fun with her friends, and
she wants to not do her chores. You know, she's like work on the farm.
Super rebellious, but she's not rebellious in the stereotypical.
She's not mean to her parents.
Screw you, mom and dad. She's just she just tries to get out of stuff like a real kid.
I gotta leave.
She's like, I just want to go do other things.
I want to sneak out. I want to sneak out and go play with my friends.
Exactly.
And she really like her goal of becoming an alchemist. I think really does showcase throughout the trilogy. Like, I think the second game, especially Ryza, like she starts to mature a lot and like realizes how she can impact the world for good and really change things and not just, have fun with her friends. And you see more of that too in the third game. And so I think you definitely need to play all three games to see her entire like character arc, I think, flesh out a bit. But she always is super positive, super bright energy, which is very endearing and likable about her. And very sweet. Like she's never mean to anyone, like even like Bosch, when he's being like super mean to her, she's not mean back really. She's just like, stop it. Stop it, you gross boy. That's about it.
Stop it, you gross boy.
That's about
it. She's got that teen energy. Yeah,
a little bit of teen energy.
Like I've only played, like I said, I'm into the first game. I would probably put her at an A just from that. I don't know if you feel more strongly or is A good. Okay,
A's great.
I like the idea that you play through 3 different like games and you're experiencing her through like different, I guess,
aspects of life, really, like what she becomes from a teenager, a young adult, into an adult.
Exactly. So like you really get an understanding of her as a person as she's growing. So like you don't get a lot of that in many games. So
no, you don't usually have a female protagonist feature for more than one game.
Exactly. Right. So the fact that you get that, I think, does for me put that. into
like honestly, she might be S-, but I think A+ is pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, let's see how it all falls, and we can make.
We can always make adjustments.
So we have Sophie next.
Sophie is
she has the bigger dress.
Yeah, between Jeanne d'Arc there and Lightning.
All right, that's what I thought.
So I only know Sophie from Wrestleriana, and she's a party member, so she's a fairly important character in that game. And she's great. She's very unassuming. Like you wouldn't think the things that she does that she would be the type of person to do them or say them, but she is very funny and good. But I haven't experienced her as a protagonist. I've only experienced her as a supporting party member. So
yeah, I haven't actually played her games.
You haven't played Sophie, okay?
I've not played Sophie 1 or 2, but I do know she is a fan favorite in the series of like the best protagonist.
Okay.
And I've experienced her a little bit in Rizriana as well.
Yeah.
And it really makes me excited to play her games. So it's hard to rank her on this. I don't know if we should do a did not play.
Let's put her in did not play because it's technically we've never played her
as a protagonist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we want to acknowledge she probably would be up pretty high if we had played it.
She cool. Cool.
She's pretty cool. I need to just play those games, man.
She seems cool.
So next up is Yumiya. She's one of the more recent.
And we've all played that one.
We've all played Yumiya.
This is one we've all three of us have played in its entirety. So I don't know where you fall, Doll. I know where Emily falls. I liked Yumiya quite a bit as a person.
Yes.
I really enjoyed there was a lot of subversion of expectations for me. Like going into it, I had ideas about who the characters would be, Yumiya and everybody else, and kind of what the scenario would be based on just the bits of information that they'd put out about the game before it came out. And I felt like there was a lot of subversion of what my expectations were.
Same.
And she's much quirkier and more, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? I like the way she's basically like part of this oppressed group. Yeah. But she's she I wouldn't say she doesn't let it get to her, but she does kind of.
Yeah, she's very timid in nature. I think she's almost scared to act sometimes.
She's questioning herself throughout the whole like
she's strong enough
too.
And the whole thing is taboo, right? The key, if you haven't played Yumiya, the thing in this world is that alchemy is it's a real thing, but it's very taboo. People don't do it. It's bad, you know. And she's an alchemist that has been brought into this expedition where they're trying to do some stuff, and they need an alchemist to be able to do it. And so she's kind of viewed as she's othered quite a bit. You know what I mean?
Like a necessary
evil.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's interesting because like you meet different like, you know, tribes of people or, you know, beings as you're going through this adventure, and they all have a different take on how they deal with like the perception of alchemists. Yeah. And it's like her having to cope with those different, like, you know, some of them should have to like completely hide it, and some of them not, and things like that. So like, it's interesting to see her like,
some have accepted her, some haven't necessarily.
Exactly.
Right. We're still relatively, I would say, at the beginning of her story. I'm assuming that they're going to do at least one or two more Yumiya games.
There's so much there.
Like, I liked her a lot. She would be an A for me. If you all want to pull her down a little bit, or Emily, like,
honestly, I think she's slower than Aisha for me, because I think she still has a lot of room to grow.
Okay.
She's
like. So where would she fall if she? Well, where's she at with you, Dalla? Like, because she's.
I was going to give her an A- because I think she has potential to be as good as Ryza if given the opportunity to
grow.
And I think she's at just the early stage.
What she might be, or just what she is now.
What she is now. I would say. I think she's an A as she is now. I think she could be an S someday.
Really?
That's true.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah, I liked her personality. I liked how level-headed she was about certain things as well.
She felt mature for
She did have maturity to her. That's true. Like a timid maturity, but determination, like a quiet determination, which I did like. Exactly. It just sometimes it felt a little bit of disconnect. Like, why is she acting like this if she's supposed to be in this role? You know, sometimes I kind of question it. And also her relationship with her parents also... I think that
her timidity, I think, is exactly what you said, where it's she's burdened by this.
A lot of things.
She's unclean, basically. She's like, this is a bad thing that I'm doing. I don't think it's bad, but everybody else does, and it's a weird place to be, I'd imagine.
Exactly.
So why don't you put her? Why don't you put her at the top of B? Since I have her at an A, she has her below Aisha, and Dalla, you're kind of right in the middle. So like have her right there, and we can fight it out later. But
we can fight it out.
But she would fall in a high B, I think, on average based on our rankings.
Yeah, I agree.
Right now,
she's great. All right, Resliana.
Reslariana.
She's so cute.
Resliana. Okay, she is. Where is she? Am I missing her?
She's got to be there somewhere. These are so small.
I think you're missing her. Oh no, there she is.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not Reslariana. That's
that's not her.
That's Resna.
That's okay. Am I missing her?
I think
that's so. If you search Atelier Reslariana, that's who came up because that's the girl from the mobile game.
She's got the
maybe.
Rias.
I think you
totally
put Rias.
And it's my fault. I put Reslariana in the list. That was my bad. That was my bad. That was my bad.
Guys, we do things sometimes, and
that's my bad.
Hey,
I thought I misunderstood.
This is documented in the after show.
I thought.
Check out.
I thought, look, in my defense, I thought Emily was just being difficult. No. And there I have a history. I have a history of observing this. So it's not my fault. It's not my fault.
I'm never difficult. What are you talking about?
If you want to know
so Reslariana is the name of the Reslariana is the name of the game. The alchemist in the particular game we're talking about is Rias.
Rias, okay,
Rias. Which is probably short for some ridiculously long name, like every Atelier character's name. Well, we'll just put her as the placeholder for Rias because So just remember, I don't have strong feelings about Resna. She's fine. She shows up in Reslariana as a supporting, NPC. Yeah. She's fine. I don't have strong feelings about her.
No,
but Rias, on the other hand, is so fun.
She's
like such a treat. She's just she's hilarious. She's the most outwardly funny character to me in the series that I've seen so far. Certainly.
I played the beginning parts of this game, so I got a little bit of her personality, and I do agree. I think she seems like she's very silly in a funny way, and
she's more silly than Ryza, I would say.
Yes,
but I didn't play for far enough in the game to know where she goes from just her first impressions.
So Branden, I know you beat it and you reviewed it. What would you say? Comparatively.
She's very that's the strongest thing about her to me is her personality being so goofy, silly, funny. It's refreshing to me, honestly, to have a protagonist that's just kind of a goofball, but she's also runs a business. You know what I mean? She's not just a stupid kid running, and she's also a grown up. That's another thing I like. I like it when the protagonists have responsibilities and they're doing it. They're living that life. She's running a business. She's got her boy toy there with her, and they're not officially dating, but they're living together. It's complicated. Their relationship status is complicated and late 90s, early 2000s era Facebook. Parlance. It's complicated.
It's complicated.
I would probably put her at an A, but I don't know. I feel weird sticking all of these Atelier
Why would that
ladies
feel weird,
in
though?
A. I don't know.
They're good. They're good characters.
If they're good, they're good.
She's good. She's
what
good.
What we might want to do is bump Aisha, Yumiya, into A, and maybe Rise as S.
I mean, I would be okay with that, but we still have a lot of lists left to go too.
I know.
Yeah.
I just feel like we're gonna have a lot of Bs.
Okay. That's true. Oh yeah. So put Ryza in S. Put Ryza in S. That's yeah.
So do you want Yumiya up here in A?
Yumiya and Aisha.
Okay.
You can put Aisha ahead of her. I know. I get it. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Aisha's really good, guys.
You can put Rias behind Yumiya.
Yeah.
Yumiya is a much more interesting character.
She's more
complex. Yeah.
Okay.
But Rias is just really freaking fun.
She's just fun though.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just want a fun protagonist, you know?
They
don't have to be
sometimes
complex.
You just want to have fun. You know?
Next.
Okay.
Next.
We have Rorona.
Oh, Rorona. I've not played her game. I have her Nejo, though.
That's her,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, that's her.
The hat.
Okay.
Rorona is fine.
Just fine.
Okay, that's it, guys.
The end.
Done. We're done. I'm gonna
So
put her into D.
D or C?
I
minus?
mean, like
she's not interesting.
I didn't find anything about her particularly
Nothing endearing?
interesting. Her story. I mean, she's endearing in the like, I'm the young lady that's going to run the store and save the store. You know, the stakes are so low. The stakes are so low.
Okay. So she doesn't have much personality other than I'm cute. And she doesn't really move the plot as a character much.
I mean, yeah, I think somebody's got to be in a D.
I know. We need somebody in the D, and I'm gonna.
Sorry, Ramona, you've been sacrificed.
The way you're describing this, I feel like we have to put her in a D.
Sounds like okay.
It doesn't sound great. It doesn't sound. great.
Hey, we bumped up all the other Atelier girls up, so I don't feel as bad.
There's got to be one of them is the weakest link. There's got to be
the law of equivalent
the weakest
exchange.
Link.
Is that it for Atelier folks?
I think so.
The ones that we've
included, yeah.
Yes.
There's more, of course. It's just we haven't played those games.
Okay. All right. So now we're going to do Joan of Arc.
Jeanne d'Arc.
Jeanne d'Arc.
Jeanne d'Arc.
I have not played. Oh, I thought Dal, have you played this? I thought one of us played it.
I wanted to include in the list, but then if no one played it, put it do not play. Just acknowledge there's a Joan of Arc.
Yeah. I'm sure it's really good if you know the story of Joan of Arc in general. Yeah. I think it's probably, I bet
she's great.
Similar to the actual story of this.
I think the game has like magic and stuff, right? Doesn't
Yeah, I feel like it's like that story, but like
the real story. If you think about the real story, it's kind of tragic. It's like obviously mentally ill girl gets like control of an army. It's not.
It's a
Let's
pretty.
Not put mentally ill child in charge of army. That seems bad.
Yeah, but I've heard good things about it, and I'm sure she's great. So, but one day we'll play it. One day. Let us know in the comments if you played it and whether she clicked with you, where you put her on this list.
They did a remaster of that, right?
It's on the PS4.
On the PS4, right?
Digitally. It's a port. It's not that impressive. It's just
but at least it's accessible.
Yeah, you can get it. And then next is Sakuna from
Sakuna of Rice and Ruin.
And she
ruining rice.
Where's she?
She's right next to Karza.
There she is. Okay, there she is. She's got her little like
she's a cute design.
Rice patties or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've not played Sakuna. Did you guys play it?
Nope. No. Oh, okay.
She's just another noteworthy one I thought we should have on the list. That's all.
Sure.
So I put her down, even if no one played it.
So
that's why we do not play.
If you played it, drop in the comments where she should go.
I think this is just showing, guys, we need to play more female protagonists JRPGs.
We need to support our female protagonists.
We are part of the problem.
Granted, one of the things I was like that just did not get me into this because it's basically kind of like a farming sim kind of game.
It's not.
You gather rice, but
it's side scroller. It's like
side scrolling action.
It's more like Odin Sphere, that kind of game.
Okay, because like farming sim games, usually I'm always hesitant. That's what didn't get me into Harvest.
No, I get that.
But let me know if the story if the story is worth it. I will play it.
Did they do an anime of that game?
I feel like there was an anime.
Yeah,
I think there is, or will be. I don't know if it's out, but
yeah. I know there was talks about it, so I don't know if it ever came out.
2-person team developer team.
Ooh, if there's an anime, I'd watch it because it does look nice.
Yeah, Sakuna of Rice and Ruin is apparently an anime.
An adoption. Oh, it's out.
It's out, I think.
Oh,
it says it's on Crunchyroll.
Oh, okay. I should check it out sometime.
Yeah, it is. There's 15 episodes.
Interesting.
Oh, okay.
That's why there's all those figures. I was wondering.
The more you know.
I didn't think the game was that popular.
Anyways, let us know in the comments where you'd rank Sakuna.
Next up, I'm not even going to try. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it.
Yue. From the CRPG.
Sword and Fairy together
yeah, okay.
forever.
Just go this way.
There she is.
There you go. Do what I want. How do you like her, Emily?
I thought she was a very interesting character because this is a Chinese RPG. Mm-hmm. And something I've noticed in a lot of like Chinese media, I do watch quite a bit of like Chinese dramas and donghua and kind of stuff like that. But she sometimes a lot of Chinese media, they like to typecast women as the damsel in distress, I think, more than some other media, even like in modernity here. Mm-hmm. But she has a lot of like inner strength, and she has a lot of things to overcome. And how she navigates, I think, her like a romance that's happening alongside her party members as she's trying to, you know, meet some goals and navigate kind of these celestial like lands and things was neatly done. I was actually pretty impressed with how they kind of balanced. Like sometimes when you have like heavy romance in canon characters, that's more emphasized than the individual. But I feel like she still had quite like a very soft but bold personality, which sounds a little counterintuitive, but that's kind of how it felt. But was able to really shine, I think, with how she was able to interact with others around her while some nasty stuff was going on with demons and stuff. So I thought she was great. I would probably put her in a B.
Okay.
Maybe it's hard. She's kind of more interesting than 2B to me. Like, I feel like I'm kind of shading 2B a bit, but
that's okay. I mean,
it's kind of just the nature of how 2B's like. She's just cool.
2B's like cool in different ways. It's like, it's fine.
But she's definitely, I think, a quiet strength that I like a lot of my female protagonists. That was done very well.
Okay. Nice.
But also sometimes bold. Like there's sometimes she's like very assertive, like when she needs to be, you know? But sometimes she like hangs back and like lets things plays out so that she's not like, she's very strategic, I think. She's strategic. One to act.
Next up is Laura from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna the Golden Country.
Laura.
She's big next to Terra, yeah. There it is.
Laura, go over there.
I quite liked her. What did you guys think about her?
I remember liking her. It's been several years since I played it, so I don't have the freshest memories of her personality. Other than being British, like right? I'm sure she's British like everybody else.
I mean, it's
like everyone else.
Yeah.
In the UK, from yes.
Yeah.
She may have been. She may have been some. I don't know, but she was.
I'm pretty sure she was British though, but I don't know.
But I remember liking her, but I don't remember enough to wax poetic about her right now.
Like her contrast with Jin, I thought was so interesting. Like you could definitely see, like, I don't want to spoil what happens to her, but something happens to her, and you can see kind of how then Jin, who is in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna is kind of a prologue or a prequel rather.
Yeah.
And so you could definitely see like what happened to her greatly impacts him to a substantial degree. And it's very interesting to see kind of that unfold in that prequel. And just, she's just very sweet. Like I thought they had, it wasn't quite a romance, but almost felt like a romance, you know?
Yeah. I'm slowly starting to remember things. And I feel like for her, there wasn't a lot of complexity to her.
No. It's a 25-hour game.
Yeah,
given the canvas that they had to paint on, it was
like, maybe 20-hour game. Like if you do everything.
But I feel like her role in the story is for a specific thing to happen.
Substantial, yeah.
So like, I think she plays that role really well, and I think she is very, you know, likable, which is the reason why Jin is so messed up about certain things. I liked her. I don't think she's like very high on the list.
She doesn't stand out because I don't think she has like a quirky personality. Sometimes,
no.
A lot of times, like I think when it comes to female protagonists, like if she has a quirk factor, she's more, you know, she stands out more memorable. Like universal she. Yeah. And sometimes I don't necessarily like those type of characters. Like you like them, but like, is that all you like about them? That they're quirky, you know?
Yeah.
Like that. I think. In this case, though, she doesn't like her being quirky would have been weird. So I'm glad they didn't go that route.
It wouldn't fit the story.
It wouldn't fit the tone, really, of what they are trying to symbolize there with her and Jin's relationship.
Like I'm torn between whether this being like
she felt
a high
real.
C or a low B.
I'm a little torn too. It's a little unfair maybe to compare her to some of the other once because of the length of the game.
Yeah, I know that's the problem.
And her role, maybe, but
it's yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is still on the writers to
make her compelling.
make her, So it's
they could have made her.
She's not super
compelling.
compelling. Like I put her above Mila.
Yeah, I definitely think she's above
Mila.
Yeah, she's got like a better attitude and more depth to her than Mila. So like, there's a substantial like difference between this C and this C right here.
Right.
I think.
Sorry, Mila.
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she'll be fine. She's
Mila.
a god.
She's a god. She's fine.
She can survive this. She'll deal with it.
Next.
Next is Lukita
from Starbytes.
From Starbytes.
So recent.
Recent
Very
game.
recent. So freaking recent.
I know.
Just this past month.
I like Lukita.
I thought she was cute.
I love Lukita. She's like one of my favorite new people.
She's so much great. Fun. She's got a great
really
personality.
This is quirky done right. Like she's not just quirky. Like there's a reason she's like more dynamic and more complex.
She's fun. Like she's not even just like quirky weird. She's just like funny.
Yeah.
She's just got like a good funny personality. Like I love her. Like her story. If you're not familiar with Starbytes, you should play it. If you haven't, excuse me. Is that she's like basically a debtor stuck on this planet working for this super rich, powerful woman named Fennec, who is sort of like her surrogate mother. It's a weird, complicated relationship, but she owes her all this money. And like the way she talks, like the dichotomy between Lukita and Fennec when they're having conversations together, where Lukita is just this like ball of sunshine and Fennec is just this like get out sort of energy.
Away. Yeah.
Leave me alone kind of thing is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
She's a business person, right? Like she's running her own salvage operation. She's got friends that are like
ride or die friends, man.
Yeah. And then one of the great things about Starbytes that I love personally is like how it just begins and it doesn't give you a whole bunch of history.
They just plop you in.
They plop you in the middle of the story, and the characters already have this established relationship and inside jokes and all this stuff. So it feels that's like a great writing technique because it makes the characters in the world feel much more complex than you're even being shown because your imagination fills in all these gaps.
Yeah.
So she's, in my opinion, she's a really freaking strong character.
Yes.
I would maybe put her at S, but I think A would be acceptable too. She's.
Do you think it's recency bias?
It could be.
It's hard to say.
It's hard to say. But I wouldn't want to penalize her.
Go with your gut.
I wouldn't want to penalize her for the possibility of it being recency bias either.
I'm going to say she's an S just because I want to be her friend. Like that's how I felt like throughout the whole game.
Like you see their friendship and it's like, that would be fun to just hang out.
Just hang out. Like when they're sitting around and they're just like drinking together and like they're just having a good time eating a bunch of junk food and you're just like, this is nice. Like it's cool. Yeah. And there's like complexity as you get through the story and you're learning more and she's dealing with more things like that starts to also play into her character and everything like that. So like she already had a strong character to begin with before things got a little bit more like hairy in the story. And it just kind of adds extra shine to the whole game. So I think she's an S.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's great.
Let's do it.
She's so good. I have such high hopes for.
Where do you want to? What kind of S? Do you
after Reza?
You can leave her there. That's fine.
After Reza.
Honestly, at the S tier, it almost doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter really.
S tier is like whatever. Yeah, at this point. Okay. So next we have
Prior from La Pucelle.
Do I have La Pucelle in here? Is this her?
I don't think that's.
I don't know. She looks like I've not played it. I just put games on there.
I'm pretty sure this might be her. Maybe. Possibly.
Who is that if it's not her?
I can't tell.
Let me double check.
I didn't make this list of images.
Well, because there's so many characters we put on this list, and I'm like, I've never played La Pucelle. I think I have the game, but I've never played it.
Oh, if no one's played it, then let's not bother. Let's just skip it.
Yes, that is her. That is her.
Okay, that is her. Okay, so did not play.
Sorry,
did not play. It's one of those. It's one of those. I think it's a tactical game similar to like.
It's like
Disgaea, Phantom Brave, and things like that.
We forgot Phantom Brave.
We did.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's got female protagonist.
It does. Whoops.
She'd be a C.
Yeah, she's cute, but that's about it.
She's cute, but that's kind of it. Yeah,
I never got into Phantom Brave, so I don't have too much of an opinion on that.
I've only played the second game.
I've only played the Lost Year. I tried to play the first one, and I was really bad at it, and I gave up.
Okay, so next one is I think is going to be a you thing, Branden. I'm pretty sure you put the Drakengard games.
I put it, but I didn't play it. Zero from Drakengard 3.
I put it down there.
In my defense, I was not going to play it until I played Drakengard 1 and 2. I'm not going to play a 3 before I play a 1 and a 2. You kidding me?
I thought you played
all
of them.
Are they connected?
No, I haven't played any of them.
For some reason, I thought you played them too. That's why I put it down there.
No, I've only played Nier. I haven't played Drakengard.
Let us know.
We'll play it.
Maybe. I'm a fake Nier fan.
Is it worth playing all the Drakengard games?
I hear it is. I hear it is, but
I hear great things about it.
Well, I heard the second one. People don't like the second one because I don't think Yoko Taro worked on it. But 1 and 3, I've heard good things about.
I mean, it's Yoko Taro.
I did watch an entire playthrough actually of 3.
Oh, then what'd you think of her from the playthrough?
I don't remember. It was it was like 10 years ago.
Oh, we won't have to count it. It's fine. It's fine. Technically, you probably should play the game before.
Yeah. Before voting, before ranking her.
For ranking here.
Next up, we have Polka from Eternal Sonata. Some of you out there thought we were going to forget Polka. I want you to put in the comments if you thought we were going to forget Polka.
Can I confirm that it was me? You guys
some people out there thought, you know what? You know what their character they're not going to include? Polka from Eternal Sonata.
We already not included some like major players.
You're so wrong. And I want you to admit in the comments how wrong you were. Because here's
Let us know in the comments how wrong you were. and let us know in the comments whether Emily did tell us.
What do you mean?
Make it up. Make it up. I don't know.
You can confirm this if you watch our after show.
I mean, she did, but we wouldn't have forgotten.
Yeah, if you watch the after show,
no, we've both played it. Like I've played Eternal Sonata. I like Eternal Sonata.
I love Eternal Sonata. I think it's like one of the games that I wish gets remastered.
It needs to get remastered. Whatever. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I would like to play it someday.
It is not playable on anything other than an Xbox 360 and PS3 right now.
Having said that, talking about Polka.
Yes.
She's more than she initially seems, I would say. She seems like she's going to be kind of an annoying little like voice, maybe a little bit too high pitched, kind of whiny sounding. Like you might be like, I don't know, this girl's going to get on my nerves. She actually has a pretty cool personality that starts to shine through as the game progresses and as she like starts interacting with more characters.
Her character development is very good.
Is better than you would think from the opening hour of the game. Yeah. So she gets points for that as having depth beyond what you initially perceive. Yeah. That being said, she's not a favorite.
She's not the most compelling character in Eternal Sonata, the game. Like I think there's like better characters around her. She's good. And
I would put her in C probably.
Yeah, she sounds like a C to me based on what you guys are saying.
Like it's.
I think she's better than Mila.
Sure.
She has more personality, I think.
What do you mean? Mila has personality.
At this point, I might put Mila. At this point, I might put Mila in D.
Really? You guys are such Mila haters.
I just feel like every time we talk about Mila, it's like, she's not that great though.
She has personality. I just don't know if she's a likable personality. That's all.
Right. Yeah, I guess that's true.
I feel like Polka is a little bit more. She's likable.
She's more likable,
and then her voice actor is more.
It's more. Her voice is Her voice is strange.
Yeah,
and Polka's voice is strange.
Okay. She's got a very meek voice.
It's like that was the era where old anime dubbing and new anime dubbing were kind of overlapping. So you had a lot of the old guard that performed in a very particular cadence. If you watched dubbed 90s anime, early 2000s anime, you know what I'm talking about. You've heard the dub cadence. You know what that is. Yes. That started to transition out around the time that this game came out. But there were a lot of folks in voiceover, I think, that were still involved in games and anime and stuff. Yeah, and we're still performing regularly. And I think this was a game that came out kind of in that overlap. So it's not a super old game, but it still has that kind of old
guard
feel to it.
Yeah.
And that, to me, like, there's something charming about it because I grew up watching that stuff on TV. But I have a hard time being like, it's great, you know, like it's objectively good. It's cheesy. It's, you know, it's okay. It's fun, but it's not like fantastic. Anyway, next up is Yuna from Final Fantasy X-2. But really, guys, 10. She's also the protagonist of 10.
She is
the protagonist of 10. Sorry,
that's why I chose the
image from 10.
I was like, I am not going to take that away from her because I think she is truly.
She's the protagonist of 10. In the set, like, and again, this is Japanese developers not being subtle with their Moby Dick references.
Yes,
you know, like
not subtle
at all. You know, in Moby Dick, I'm sure you're familiar, but in case somebody's not, in Moby Dick is narrated by a character named Ishmael. The book begins, "Call me Ishmael." Moby Dick is not a book about Ishmael. It's about Captain Ahab.
Yep.
Ahab is the main character of the book Moby Dick, but it's told from the perspective of Ishmael. Final Fantasy X, likewise, is a story about the summoner Yuna told from the perspective of Tidus, boy that gets isekai'd, basically. And where I say that they're not even subtle with their imagery, the monster that they are fighting is essentially a giant whale.
It looks like a giant 100%.
whale. It is a Final Fantasy rendition of Moby Dick.
Yeah. And then how Tidus narrates like his internal monologues out loud.
Yeah, exactly. He narrates
like,
the story as you
everyone's seen the intro, I think, at some point in time.
Yeah, listen to my story. This may be our last chance. And
exactly. It's very much along those lines. So like it truly, Yuna is the main character. And
so now that we've proven that, and nobody's going to debate it or argue or disagree. Now that we've fully proved it in a court of law, essentially, right? Basically.
Of course.
Now we can just go on and talk about Yuna as a protagonist.
Yes. Yuna.
She's fine.
She has a heavy burden. She has to carry. She has to be secretive and not be straightforward about some of it.
Yeah.
Because she has to, endure what feels like she has to do.
Well, I would say she doesn't have to be as secretive as she is, and I feel like that's one of the flaws in the writing is that they keep that from Tidus the whole time.
I don't know if it's a flaw in the writing. I think you see this in a lot of characters. They just want to, not burden other people with their worries, so they lie or be secretive.
Like she doesn't bring it up because she doesn't want other people to feel bad.
It's also
so I think that's a writing. It is intentional.
It's
also very very big in like
also
Eastern
part of her personality.
Like, in Eastern writing as well, like, in Asian cultures and especially Japanese culture, like you don't burden others with your problems. No. You hold that in and you bottle it up until it becomes some sort of cancer.
Endures.
But so her character kind of feels similar to that. So like, I don't feel like there's a lot of dynamics to her. I mean, there's moments of like,
there's nice moments
that like, I think Tidus, his role in the story kind of helps break her out of
her shell a bit.
Exactly. Pull that out of her, give her like a reason to be more of a person. Cause I feel like she's to
fight her destiny.
Yeah. Cause she's so numb because of like just the death and destruction that she has to deal with. And she is the face of she's the face that everyone looks to deal with.
She's the hope.
Yeah, she is the hope.
Well, she's
and she goes around.
simultaneously the hope and the person that everybody
harbinger of
associates
death.
with all their dead loved ones. Like
Exactly.
the scene where she's doing the sending on the water and like it
And banning.
cuts like to the beautiful dancing and then it hard cuts to like people just like sobbing and
Exactly.
weeping on the dock and stuff. Like that shows kind of her. She's in this constant like
role
stasis, like flux between life, death, all this stuff.
Exactly.
I think that the story around her is a lot more interesting than her herself.
Yeah. I agree.
I would agree. Like, I think she has some nice moments, like where she's trying to find levity in the situation.
Yeah.
But that's few and far between, really.
Her true inner personality, I think, does shine through sometimes, and
that's mostly bottled up.
It is mostly bottled up. I would probably still put her at a B.
Yeah, I think she's definitely a B. I think she's great, but also she's because of how much she withholds. It's hard to really diagnose her as a more dynamic, interesting protagonist compared to some of the other ones.
Yeah,
I was
I know played 10 too, though, so I can't speak to how she is in that game.
That's a whole different game.
I don't. It's fine.
Just not okay. We won't include that one.
We don't have to get into that here.
We don't have to get into that. Yeah.
But
next up is Shion Uzuki.
Ooh, Shion. I love Shion.
There she is. Shion is
honestly,
she's peak.
Me, she is like S tier because
she's peak.
She's very strong natured. She is very like her relationship with Alan in the first game is just
throughout,
funny.
honestly,
and throughout the whole series. And it's a very interesting relationship as you see Alan change and things that happens to him along the way, and what she has to deal with too. She's just such an interesting character that's goes through so much, and she also shifts depending on which game you're playing, because they're told very differently between first, second, and third game. But she's very consistently a strong character.
Yeah, I like how she is. She's very different, I would say, probably from every other protagonist on this list. Yeah. She's fully like she's a scientist, right? So she's 100% like her nose is in her work all the time.
She's analytical, right?
Super
very analytical. Yes. She is often hilarious, and it's usually almost always unintentional, and that's great.
It's like she's so analytical that sometimes she's also absent-minded to things around her, or like
to
what
things
she's
around
doing.
her, or like socially awkward.
Yeah,
just wonderful stuff. I love it.
It's great. She reminds me of like a Luca, but if Luca was more fleshed out and put into a situation of like a bit more sci-fi.
Luca from what?
Luca from Chrono Trigger.
Oh, from Chrono Trigger. I was in my mind I was spelling it Luka, and I was like,
"Oh,
who's that?"
Okay, I was like, "Wait." I was like,
I'm
pretty sure it's Chrono Trigger, but I don't want to say because I'm like, if you didn't get that right away, maybe it's not that one.
No, I'm an idiot. I'm playing Chrono Trigger right now, by the way.
I know, so I'm like,
but like,
okay.
I feel
it's like late here, and I didn't eat today.
But she kind of reminds me of like.
I could see
Luca
that
was more fleshed out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I love
Shion.
I think she's definitely an S tier. I feel like she's maybe top.
Put her at the top.
Okay.
Yeah, she is. She's so good.
We can fight over positions later, but
yeah.
Hopefully they give us more Xenosaga sometime soon.
Give it to us. Oh, speaking of peak though.
Peak?
Well, we don't. Yeah. Come on. You kidding me?
Our next on the list is none other than
Kudelka. No.
Kudelka.
Kudelka.
No, it's Estelle. It's Estelle.
Kastelka?
It's Estelle. Kastelka.
I don't. People are sick of hearing us talk about it. Just put her in S and let's move on.
Yeah,
let's move on. She's great, guys. Play Chosen Sky first chapter if you haven't already. You'll know why.
Play second chapter if you have.
And then second chapter, you'll really
I'm
know
gonna
why.
put her in front of Shion. She's
the
best.
Guys, she's number one.
S doesn't matter when you're up there.
S doesn't matter.
That's also that.
But still, Estelle. It's Estelle. Bestelle. So we don't need to talk
Sunshine
about it.
and so much dynamic. Anyways, we talked about Estelle extensively. She's great.
Yeah. Velvet Crow is next.
Velvet Crow.
Vengeance.
Yeah.
I just
She's
played this.
angry. She's
so
angry.
angry.
She's filled with rage. She wants revenge, but there's also like growth.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, they like to talk about her as just like an edgelord.
Yeah.
That's a female, but she's so much more than that.
But she's not though. Like she
and also
is
not that. Like initially she kind of seems that way, but once you see the other layers, the more complex layers, and how she deals with things after she learns more as she makes her quest.
She's truly a good, like, kind-hearted person that has been pushed
so
to like the limits of anybody can deal with in terms of like trauma, like with things that have happened. And so like she is a product of that trauma, and this game is her dealing with the trauma, learning to live with it and learning to grow from that, and then apply
and accept
that
others'
to
help, I think.
exactly. And like and the people around her that she ends up pulling in as the close-knit group just help, I guess, solidify. I mean, I love Velvet. Like she's a good character.
She's fantastic. I would probably put her in an A.
Yeah.
I think A, because I think she is a bit too revengey, like focused at times. For her to be maybe
I'd say the only ding to her would be like sometimes she felt one note, especially in the beginning, but that changes. It's just kind of an initial thing.
And she has some dry humor too, which I kind of like. Though I think sometimes it's unintentional.
No, exactly.
Most of it's unintentional.
she doesn't always catch on to her things.
No,
but
she
I
just
agree.
says things super bluntly. Like we've talked about some blunt protagonists, she's the most blunt.
She is very blunt. But I agree. She's an A. She's nowhere near like the complexity.
Not quite their league yet.
Yeah, but she is. I
think she's still great
protagonist for a Tales. Like this is for a Tales of game, and they're not very complex like characters.
Right. That alone is like, wow, what happened here? This tale, they forgot what kind of game they were making. This is like too complex.
And I think that's what like made me like it more. Is I went in with like expectations of like, all right, this is just going to be fun and like whatever. It's like, but like I was like pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, I think I've only played Xillia and Sperseria.
Yeah.
Visceria just seems leaks like higher in my esteem.
Yeah.
Just because of how Velvet was and how the story progressed and other factors, of course. But
and I love Tales of games, but yeah, like the whole thing is like they don't have very complex characters. Like
it's very usually good, and
they're a little bit one note sometimes, but also sometimes they have a hidden depth to them, but it's like one hidden dimension.
Yeah. They'll have not super a twist. They'll have a twist.
Yeah, they'll have a twist.
That will like
and that's that they love snacking.
Oh,
they like to snack.
They do.
No, but they do sometimes have hidden layers. Yeah. I would also say play Tales of Zestiria. Anybody that likes Tales of Berseria, play Tales of Zestiria. They're connected. There's some crossover, and I just think it's a really cool game that gets kind of dumped on for reasons that don't make sense to me. I think it's a very cool game. Anyway, next up we have Hinako Shirai from Blue Reflection.
And that is...
She's right there. Yep, you got her.
There it is.
So my pitch for Hinako, I would probably put her in an A, I will say.
Okay.
And that's because she feels so real. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She feels like a real kid. So her story is she was a ballerina. She was, a youth ballerina, was probably going to be a professional ballerina. She was very, very good. She gets an injury, like a knee injury, that essentially means she can't dance anymore.
Yeah, ACL or something, I'm guessing.
Yeah, something. She got
an arrow to the knee.
She got Nancy Kerrigan or whatever. And she can't dance anymore. Mm-hmm. And she becomes this, magical girl, the reflectors, and she's manipulated into doing it with the promise that she'll be able to, if she accomplishes her mission, she'll be healed, basically. She'll get her ability to dance back. So that's kind of the darkness of her story. And the way that colors her as a person is she's so sarcastic and blunt and somehow still likable. Like she's just a fascinating kid It's so interesting to watch her interact with people in her school, because her friends are the other reflectors. They're much more empathetic, and they're like, oh, you're going through this hard time, person. Let us help you. What can we do? And Hinako will just be like, what is your problem? Why don't you just stop doing that? Like, stop being an idiot, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
This is just a breath of fresh air in a genre that feels like it should be saccharine sweet. She's not. She's very not that. So yeah, I would put her at an A. I think she's great. She's great.
Okay. Where would you
let's put her at the end. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah. All right, perfect. I like it. Next we have
next is Ow.
Ow. So we have the second.
Blue Reflection, Second Light. Ow is D. She's fine.
You don't like Owl? Oh,
I don't.
I haven't played it. I'm just curious.
I don't dislike her. She just doesn't have a personality that stuck out to me like Hinako did.
Yeah.
So she seems a bit more silent protagonist kind of.
I mean, she definitely has a personality, but she's surrounded. The other thing is
she
Blue
more of like
Reflection, Second
schoolgirl
Light.
trope.
Maybe a little more of that, and also Second Light. There are so many characters in Second Light. In Blue Reflection, there are the three girls, and then their classmates, but like their main characters are just the three girls, and that's it. Second Light, there's like 12, or it's ridiculous. There's so many characters, so everybody gets a chance to shine pretty much equally. So the main character doesn't feel notably different, and also Hinako's back in the second game too, right? So it's like you have so many. There's so many people there. And in Quartet, there's going to be even more, because I think they're bringing in the characters from Ray into Second Light as well. So you already had the characters from the anime show up in Second Light. You're going to have Ray as well. Mm-hmm. So there's going to be even more characters. She's somebody's got to be in D. Again, she's got to be in D. It's fine.
It's okay. We can't all be A's and S's.
No.
Or even B's. Okay. Let's move on to...
Reina.
Star
Ocean 2.
I like Reina. I think Reina is a fun, very anime tropey kind of character. Like, she kind of fits that stereotype of like the girl to the guy, like that you'd see in like old 90s anime. Mm-hmm. She's, she's kind of like she was found by her mom in the game, and so she's trying to find out more about her past, and she kind of goes along with I forget what his name is.
Claude,
yes. I think she's fine. I don't think she's very complex, but I think she has a good personality, and she really pushes the story along in a good way. I don't know if you have any.
I don't remember. It's been so long. I didn't play the remake, and I played the original back when it came out. And the only the most prominent thing I remember about her is me and my brother would always say the lines from battle.
Oh.
And whenever a character would die in battle, she would say their name forlornly. So she'd be like, Ashton. And then but Ashton has two little dragons on his neck that are growing out of his back, and they're two dragon heads, and their names are Gyaro and Udurun. And sometimes instead of saying Ashton, when Ashton would die, she would go Gyaro, Udurun. We would just quote that. But randomly, like a while ago, I just texted my brother Gyaro, Udurun. That's my most prominent memory.
I love it.
So for that, she gets an S. No, I don't know. I think she's probably.
She's forgettable.
I would say she's like no. She's not like forgettable. I think she has a good personality. I think she's interesting and funny and like kind of silly.
No, yeah, don't consider her forgettable. She like just because it's been literally
I was like questioning like, is she forgettable?
It's been 30 years since I played.
That's a long time, so that's fair. That's fair.
I would put her in the B area. I think she's maybe, I don't know. I feel like she's more interesting in terms of like just having a bigger personality and bigger
role in the story. Would you say? Like,
yes.
I think we shouldn't just make it personality based. I think a lot of the things things we've been saying is personality.
That's true.
It has to be like how does her role in the story.
It's a very big role in the story.
Yeah.
Between her and Claude, they're like the two like.
Yeah.
It's most similar to Tales of Exilia, actually, where you can choose either of them as the main character, but they do follow like the same general story, but there's like little divergences depending on who you chose as your tag.
Gotcha.
Like if you choose Claude, it kind of goes down an early, more sci-fi look, and then hers is just straight up like kind of a more fantasy related stuff. But her character is a very interesting one.
So you're telling me to do Claude, I guess, when I eventually get to that game.
You should try it. I never did. I played Reyna when I was a kid.
Okay.
Claude is a good one. He's a bit more silly.
That's fun.
But then he has a bit more character development from that, because he is like a slacker. So he starts off and the reason he ends up in this mess is because he's not like, he doesn't follow directions well.
I see.
Next up, we have Aya Brea from Parasite Eve.
Parasite Eve. She's just cool.
Also from Parasite Eve 2 and
cool.
The Third Birthday.
Yeah.
She has a cool design. She seems like a cool lady. I don't recall much about her personality or her having much of a personality. Like,
she's like action
heroine. Yeah. Like Marvel hero type characterization to me.
Like less than say like Resident Evil sort of level of characters.
Kind of like a similar characterization.
Similar, or maybe not even as much. Like, I feel like you can at least laugh along with the Resident Evil stuff, whereas it's just kind of dark. I don't know.
This was less cheesy.
If I'm coming down too harsh, Dalla, feel free to step in. But I don't feel like.
Don't get me wrong. Like, Parasite Eve is a great game. It's a lot of fun. I love that game. It's also very short, so like it's an easy experience to get through.
Like 8 hours.
It's 8 hours quick, and it's a great little like. I think as it takes place in Christmas time. I think. Yeah,
Christmas to New Year's in the 90s.
So it's a Christmas movie, much like a Christmas game, much like Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Your third birthday.
Your third.
If it came out in '93, it'd be the third.
It was my third birthday.
But yeah, I would say she's like in the C.
You'd put her in C.
Above or below Mila?
I was gonna put her in D, but if you think C. Okay.
Well, I think she's.
You think Mila is better or worse?
I mean, I think Mila's better personally.
Maybe actually, I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe C minus.
We're getting so harsh on Mila there.
Yeah, she's good, but she's like
Mila, get out of here. Get out of here,
She's the qualifier.
She's
we're gonna add a new section. It's just gonna be like Mila. It's just called Mila. We're being really hard on Mila.
We're so harsh on Mila. I think she had some points that I thought were fun. I did enjoy some aspects of Mila.
Okay. Now, speaking of being pretty hard on a character, next
Lightning
is Lightning. I think Lightning is a D.
I think she's cool.
She's got cool.
So I think she should be above probably some of the ones in D.
Yeah.
I think she's cool again in like that Marvel hero way, right?
Yeah,
like her
design's cool.
She's designed to be cool, and she performs actions that are cool.
Here.
She's designed and made to do things that are cool, but like
she's a cool name, Lightning.
Yeah, but her real name is like, what's her real name? Claire.
What is her? Yeah, I think it's just Claire.
Her real name's Claire.
That's interesting.
So it's not like I mean that's a nice name, but it's not
nothing
cool
wrong
like
with Claire. To be fair. It's just not Lightning.
Okay, that's like this is one of my. I have like a.
I've only played like 20 hours
on this because like this is one of the reasons why I did not like 13 when I initially played it. Like I need to replay it and see how I feel nowadays.
Yeah, same.
But like, Lightning was just nothing. She gave me nothing.
Yeah, she gives nothing.
She was stoic to the point that it's like a statue of like emotion. Like
she's so stiff.
I don't like. She literally was stiff.
Maybe she should be at the end. She's just
like she was not stiff in her fighting. Like she'd move around and she'd get crazy.
She has cool she has some coolness factor to her. Like we said, but that elevates her a little bit. But it's like everything else that we're looking for in an interesting protagonist, I didn't feel it from her.
I feel like I compare her as like a less interesting Cloud, because like Cloud doesn't his personality is not like great, like, you know.
In the
It's
original,
not
I think
prominent.
his
In the original.
characterization in
The remake
is much better.
Yeah, they do a better
but in
job
the original,
remake.
definitely.
In the original version of 7, he's just kind of.
Well, you don't have to name him Cloud. He could be something else.
That's true. He was kind of what could have been anything, but they took it a little too far with Lightning, because like there's everyone else around her has these like very big emotions. I feel like all the other characters feel a lot. They all have these
Snow,
like,
man.
yeah,
Frickin'
Snow
Hope.
just does not stop crying or
Right?
there's just like so much emotion around her, and then she's just sitting there just like nothing, just completely like she doesn't care.
It's this thing that I have noticed in some games and in some anime, and I don't know what it is, but it's this idea of portraying your protagonist as somebody who has no emotion, as though that's something that we, the audience, are going to be like, cool, man, I'm drawn to that. Why? Yeah. Why would I be drawn to that? That's not how people work.
Yes.
That's not how humans work.
I know.
You're fundamentally misunderstanding something here. I remember watching the anime Kiznaiver. I don't know if you've seen that.
I think so, yes. Like
the whole point of it is that the main character has lost the ability to feel emotion or anything. I don't think he feels any pain either.
Yeah.
And they made him the main character.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I don't connect with your guy because he's given nothing.
That's like, it's so popular in anime, like to have those characters, and I don't understand it, because like
it's okay to have the character, but to have them be the focus of the story.
Yeah.
That's
bonkers.
The thing. Like they need to be a side character. Let me know if I'm wrong.
Does she get better in Lightning Returns?
I never played the rest of them.
I don't remember. I played it once.
I want to say she probably does, but I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I know that
She's got her fans.
Whoever created her was just in love with her. They were like, you guys didn't seem like you responded super positively to Lightning, but you know what will change your mind? A whole lot more Lightning. Here she comes.
Here's
two more games.
Love her. Love her.
You will love her.
They forced Lightning down our throats back in the day.
They really did.
Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if she gets better. I don't know.
Like
one day
I'm looking forward to
it.
replaying 13.
I want to replay it.
If they do a remaster, I'm holding out hope that they'll do that, so I don't have to play it on the PS3.
If I replay it and I change my mind, I'll let everyone know, because
I will. I'm happy to eat crow. I love being wrong about stuff like that. 100%. That's the thing. People are so prideful that they don't ever want to like admit I'm happy to be wrong about something like that.
If we like something more than we thought we did,
if I go back to something and I'm like, holy crap, you guys were right. This is actually really cool. That's a great feeling. Like we both win then.
It's a win.
Because like I can't control past Abdallah thought. Like
past Branden is an idiot. I don't like that guy.
Like I don't trust him.
He's that guy.
He never sets me up.
He sets me up for failure.
Exactly.
He's got me recording a podcast at 11 p.m. when I got to go to work in the morning. He's an idiot.
Such an idiot. Anyways, let's move on because it is 11 o'clock.
Next one.
Let's talk about these two together just because they're from the same game.
Yes.
One of the rare games that not only has a female protagonist, but two female protagonists. And even though Square Enix will try to tell you that they're not the protagonists and there is no protagonist of this game, they're wrong. They're being weird about it, and I don't understand why. We're talking about Terra and Celeste from Final Fantasy VI.
Like, especially Terra.
Exactly.
Like, that's strange to me.
Terra is the protagonist of the first act, and Celeste is the protagonist, I think, pretty clearly, of the second act.
Yes.
And they are... It was really cool to like have, and I recognized this as a kid. So this isn't something that like, high-minded intellectuals were like, well, you can see that because of the way the story is told, Terra is the protagonist here and Celeste is. This was obvious to like 10-year-old me that this is like the girls were the main characters, and that had never been done to my knowledge.
At the time,
games that I'd played, like Phantasy Star was a game but I hadn't played it, so
we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get there. Anyway, to start with Tara, she is she's very cool in the sense that she's, you know, half Esper and she's got magic powers and she's super powerful and cool in that sense. On the other hand, she's just kind of whines and doesn't. She's just kind of she's not proactive. She's fully reactive, even to the end of
especially
the game.
end. I think, especially the end.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like she goes through all of this stuff in the first half of the game, and then she kind of resets and is back to being reactive in the second half of the game.
Yeah.
To where you have to drag her back into the fight. And
like, the first act is like her without a memory for a good portion of it. So her navigating that, I think I can understand why she would feel some burden of trying to figure out what she should be doing since she doesn't recall like what
exactly
who she is. But I think definitely in the second half, I was a little bit like, girl, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
There's no excuses at this point.
No,
like just
like she thought she was being noble by what she was doing, but no, that's just hiding.
Yeah,
it's hiding. And like she desperately wants this idea of like a normal life, you know.
Yeah, being called certain things, like she's fulfilling this role that she thinks is what she should be having.
Yeah.
But no, it was a little bit distorted. It was weird.
And I think she realizes by the end, you know, the reality of it, but
you got to face your fears.
But she doesn't really experience that growth throughout the game. It's just kind of all dumped on her at the end.
Yeah.
Like how it's pieced together, I think the game makes it a little bit like that.
Yeah.
But I would have liked, something a bit more well-rounded, I think, of her character kind of growth and experience. Like, it's okay for her to take some steps backwards, but the time of which she stepped backward and right herself again, 2 steps back, 3 steps
honestly,
forward.
that falling,
strange.
that backsliding is something that I think a lot of writers miss in their character development. It's like you need to have those moments where the character backslides into kind of their old ways.
Because that's like the most human thing to do. Yeah.
Overnight.
Right.
No, exactly. And if you do change, you change right back sometimes. It's pretty.
Yeah.
It's a slippery slope.
It's like weight gain, guys. It's weight gain.
Don't jinx me. Don't jinx me.
I'm sorry.
Don't put this. Don't
jinx me. I just ate a whole bunch
of
of Jollibee chicken today.
Sorry.
Too much.
It bothers me her progression, how it's kind of stunted, and how the whole first half of the game she's just like, where do I belong?
What is my role in life?
Will I ever know love? Like,
that she did say that.
She talks about love in this completely amorphous form. It's just
more
like
a schoolgirl fantasy, you know?
Yeah, and she doesn't even have she doesn't have any kind of concrete idea of what she wants anyway. So it's like
she's never seen that.
She's chasing concepts. She's not chasing. And that
can
be an interesting
concept. She's never seen it before. Like, I think that's strange. Like, does she read about it? Like, where'd she discover
where's she
it? Like,
getting
that was not what
stuff?
I don't know what she would have gotten it.
She's 18 when the game starts. We don't know what she's done before then, but
well, we have some ideas of how she was acquired, but
we know she was
that's true.
Grew up in the Empire and was forced into.
I felt like she would have been sheltered.
Yeah. There's a lot of great videos out there on YouTube, by the way, about the backstory and stuff that's implied about Final Fantasy VI. It's super interesting. The story of Kafka, because it's only hinted at, it's only alluded to in the game.
Really?
But it's super interesting. The who Kafka is and his connection to everything, and
how he was just
how he's just a guy. Like he was just a guy. Just a normal, probably pretty decent guy. It's fascinating.
And then got tainted.
Yeah, he got.
I feel like 6 deserves something.
It deserves the 7.
Yeah, I would love to see a 7.
I would love that.
6 is the only other one, honestly, that to me feels like it has enough meat on the bone to do what 7 did with kind of really expanding the world and
realization.
Yeah. I think 6 is the only one that has that amount of content in it.
Yeah.
Outside of 8.
8 maybe would be a close second.
I can see 8.
If they did 8, they would change a lot of things.
They would definitely change a lot of things in 8, but I feel like there's a lot in 6 that we can kind of flesh out pre-6.
8's good and weird. 8's got some cool weirdness, but yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I would probably put Tara. I don't know how we put her anywhere but a D after we just.
I know. I think we just dumped on her.
I think we dumped on her so hard. She's a D.
I'm sorry, Tara. I like Tara.
I like Tara.
I
cool.
liked playing as Tara.
But as a character,
I don't think she's that great. I'm sorry.
She doesn't pull it off.
Tara fans.
Celeste, on the other hand.
I thought Celeste was interesting.
Celeste is super cool. She has a really complex backstory, moral dilemmas. She's
weird romance things. I didn't get the romance actually.
Well, so the romance is super interesting because it's kind of one-sided for a while.
Yeah.
And you know, eventually it kind of comes around, but it has this like dark tinge to it.
It really
because
is.
It's like, am I the replacement for your dead girlfriend?
Yeah.
Or like what's like, you know, what's going
crazy.
on? Which is like, this is that grown up stuff, you know, and that's like stuff that I didn't fully get as a kid, but playing through it again as an adult, it's like, okay. Oh,
that's what happened. I know.
Kind of messed up. A little bit messed up.
When I was playing it, I reacted that way too. I was like, oh, what is this? This is weird.
But she goes through this massive like character transformation over the first half of the game, and then the second half of the game drops her in what looks like the most perilous, unescapable situation.
And she's going to take an extreme.
And she, regardless of what you choose to do, because there's some elements that change depending on what you choose, she still makes big moves and then sets out to save the world herself.
Yeah.
So like she takes all
very
that
noble
growth,
position. Yeah,
all that growth from the first half of the game, and she just freaking runs with it.
She actually applies it to her character, and like she just does so much with that, which makes it's coming from Tara.
Yeah,
it's a very different.
She's
it's so
great.
Interesting. Yeah, I feel like she doesn't get as much due. As I think people when they talk about Final Fantasy VI, it's all about Tara.
Yeah, Tara gets the highlights.
But honestly,
Celeste is
more interesting.
She's it.
She's the real one.
I do think towards the end of the game she gets a little bit of a backseat because you know.
Well, yeah. Once you start, once the world opens up and you get like it kind of becomes non-linear, then everything kind of turns into short stories of like reconnecting with everybody. That's true, but yeah.
But for the most part, if you mainline it, I guess.
Right.
All right. Next, we have a small little rant from Branden about
yes, please rant.
Popful Mail.
Popful Mail.
Away.
Mail. So yeah, Popful Mail. Sega CD is where I played it. I don't know. It's so bad. It's so dumb. It's
like the game or her?
No, the game's fun. The game's fun.
Okay.
Yeah, it's peak
mail.
Working designs. So like the voice acting is just like, I feel like they tried to be as cheesy as possible. I can't imagine that they recorded those lines and were like, we really nailed that. That was good. That was our best work. That was the best we could do.
Do you think if there was like another new localization, you'd feel differently or no?
I mean, the whole point of the character is that she is loony. She's almost like I don't know. She's just.
She's like an 80s anime character.
Yeah, she's an 80s anime character. Like that's just the way she is. The characterization of her in English, I don't think it's even necessarily that far off from the Japanese. I'm sure somebody will disagree with me and tell me why I'm wrong in the comments, and that's fine. But like, it's not even that bothers me. It's her. She's just not.
What's the point of her in this?
She's not a good character. Put her in D.
The lowest D.
The lowest D. Just get her in.
The lowest D.
And I think that's where like we start talking about games.
Also, why name her Male?
Yeah, why is her name Male?
She's Popful Male.
In English only. In Japanese, she's just male.
She's just male.
She's male.
She introduces herself. I'm male. Popful Male. It's like, are you James Bonding yourself? Who do you think you are?
That is the most. That is the most working design kind of like translation, though. Like that's something they would do, and they did.
They did.
But and I think like that's when you start talking about these characters that are from these games that are a bit older. They're not going to have as deeper or interesting characterization as you would see in maybe like later games, just because they were simple back then.
It was simple.
Like
Simple
you only had so many characters you can put on a screen.
You had like animated cutscenes and voice acted dialogue, and this was on the Sega Genesis.
Yeah,
I mean the CD technically, but you know what I mean. It was on 16-bit hardware. Like that was crazy. Yeah. If you played that at the time, your mind was blown. So
exactly.
I'm coming and playing it as a 42-year-old. If I played it when I was 15 or whatever, I think I would feel maybe differently about it. But that's where I'm at.
Okay, so next.
Ray
from Crystar. Branden, Emily, I don't
Zero.
know if
I did.
Okay.
I did. Yes. I've raved about Crystar because I really love the character work. Particularly the acting. I feel like the actors really sell it. And that's why I was disappointed Cry Machina didn't have a dub, because it really needed one, especially as an action game. It's crazy to me that people would make action games where characters are speaking while the action is happening.
I hate that.
You can't. You can't. That's a miscarriage, I feel like, of the property. And it's not like necessarily even the localizer's fault. It's like, it's like Atelier. It's not even necessarily the localizer's fault. Like they may not have been given the go ahead to, it's not
the funds.
Right.
Yeah.
But Crystar Ray is a really good protagonist. The whole story is like she gets pulled into purgatory with her little sister for reasons that are complicated and it would be a spoiler to go into. And she inadvertently causes her little sister's death in purgatory, which is like double dying somehow. I don't know.
Yeah.
And she is coerced maybe into signing a contract with some demons to fight for them and clear out the bad stuff in purgatory. And if she does all that, then hey, they'll bring her sister back to life. And what follows is just like the most messed up, bizarre, twisted story.
Really?
Like one of the most I
need to play this.
Twisted stories I've had in a game.
Oh, really?
And like my jaw was on the floor so many times where I'm just like,
they went there?
They're going there. Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay. I definitely need to play this.
And Ray is like, she's not the best part of the story. She's not bad. I would put her in a B personally. Maybe a high C. Put her above Laura. She'd be a C plus. She's a good character, but she's not the most interesting. You know what? No, I take it back. Put her in B. Please. Put her in B, because I remembered that she has a lot of like snarky sarcasm that elevates her a little bit beyond the one note.
Maybe like right here.
Sure, that's good.
Right
here. Yeah. So it's a great story. I won't pretend it's a great game. It's a pretty terrible game, but it's a great story. And that's how I feel about that.
So the gameplay is pretty bad.
Oh, the gameplay is boring as all get out. It's not incompetent. Like it's competently made, but it's
better than Harvestella.
No,
really.
No, like Harvestella had interesting concepts that it was working with.
I like the concepts, but I did not like the fighting gameplay.
You're fighting in Crystar. You have to understand you're fighting the same 5 monsters. That's it.
That's annoying. That's annoying.
For 35, 40 hours. Like I'm not a giant fan of the Harvestella combat either, but like it's better than Crystar.
Crystar, can you put it on easy just to go through the dungeons quickly for the story?
Totally. I would not
do that.
I would not fault anyone. Next up is Virginia Maxwell from Wild Arms 3. I never played this, so Dalla, you've got to carry
You didn't do the Wild Arms thing.
Wild Arms.
Dalla, you got to do Wild Arms.
Do it all together. Here we go.
Wild Arms.
The way our screen is set up, we're all stacked on top of each other. We looked like a centipede. It was cool.
That's true.
I was thinking totem pole, but
or a totem pole, but totem poles don't move.
Centipede sounds creepier. I'm sorry.
We were a human centipede. Wait,
I was just about to say that. All right, I'm trying to remember because it's been so long since I played Wild Arms 3. Since the days of it came out.
The days of yore.
The days of yore, but I feel like she was so she's one of the main, she's the main protagonist or one of the main protagonists. You get to pick 3, like much similar to the other Wild Arms games. At least one and 3.
And sorry to interrupt, but it has the coolest character selection of any game
Just
that
true.
I've ever seen. Because they're all like in a train. There's a heist going on,
Yes.
and they're all in like this standoff where they're all pointing guns at each other, and you like go around this triangle of people pointing guns at each other to choose your main character. I was like, that's all I've played of the game is up to there just to get a little footage, and I was like, oh, that's so cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So like she's just kind of like a dreamer. So she's going out. She wants to travel. She wants to help people using her arms. Not her actual arms, but in it's called wild arms, or these gun like
pew pews,
basically. Pew-pews. And then also her long lost father. She needs to find him. She's got to find him. So like that's her motivation throughout
Daddy
the whole thing.
issues.
Is he Darth Vader? You can tell me. I don't care if it's a spoiler. Is he Darth Vader?
Yeah, it's Earl. It's Earl Jones.
Oh, James Earl Jones.
John before he passed. Well, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Anyways, she then follows along with the other two guys. I don't remember their names off the top of my head, but I mean, she's got her own motivations. She's an interesting character. I think she's fun. I don't remember. I can't get too deep with it because I can't remember everything about her.
Sure, that's fine.
But I think she's a good character. She's well written enough.
Like be good, see good.
I'd probably put her in like a B.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think behind Yuna.
I'd say she has more personality.
Okay.
So like I would give her just the edge
of TB and Yuna. Okay.
Of TB and Yuna because they're more kind of solemn or
a little bit less, like more reserved.
Exactly. So she has a bit more of an
for story reasons, but also it's just less fun to play as sometimes when they're like that.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Like she's just a fun character. Okay. Moving on.
Next up is Kudelka from Kudelka.
From Kudelka.
Wait. Kudelka from Kudelka.
Yeah, Kudelka from Kudelka.
I didn't know that was her actual name.
Which is great. It's been a long time since I played Kudelka.
I played it it was just a few years ago. It's relatively recent for me.
Yeah.
She's pretty good. She's like got that 90s sarcasm that you would expect
from a 90s game.
Yeah, she's mysterious. I don't know. I mean, it's a really short game. It's 15 hours.
Short, yeah.
There's not, it's kind of a survival horror meets turn-based JRPG sort of thing. I don't know if people are familiar with it. It was cool. It's definitely hard to play today. It's very slow. Wow. It's like incredibly slow. But she's an okay. I would probably give her a C.
She did a serviceable
C.
job, you'd say, but was not as interesting.
Yeah, I mean, no, I don't think she was worse than other characters in the game. I just feel like it's a small experience, and that's kind of how I feel.
It's just the quality, yeah.
Yeah. We have Alice from Phantasy Star. Alice, have you guys played Phantasy Star?
Yes.
No. Okay. Dallah, I don't know. Like to me, it's 8-bit protagonist. Like I don't have a lot of expectations, and she doesn't really overachieve. You know what I mean?
No,
not much going on.
Like,
yeah, it's
in the
early
8-bit era, like it was very kind of just like straightforward writing.
Yeah,
that you don't really get a lot of characterization within that writing as much. So it's just telling a story and giving us dialogue.
I think the game gets a lot of props for having a female protagonist in that era.
It is like a great game. Like Phantasy Star is
Phantasy Star is a really cool game.
And it gets better over the course of the series.
Yeah. I would probably put her at D though, just because, there's not a lot there.
Yeah.
But above male.
Oh yeah.
But above male, forget male.
Of course.
Males are on the bottom of this list.
And then we have Unica from East Origin.
Yes.
she's a fun character.
I liked her.
Yeah, I don't feel super strongly about her, but I liked her.
She didn't say that much, to be honest.
Yeah, it's
So
a
that's
kind of
part
a yeah. I don't know. We could belabor it, or we could put her in C. I feel like she's probably comfortable there.
She's good. Like there's nothing wrong with her. It's
She's
just,
not bad.
She wasn't fleshed out at all. She had to share protagonists with some other characters.
Yeah.
In this spot. But the time that you play with her is maybe like 10 hours.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. And what's this we have here? We have that looks like Karja.
Karja
from East 10.
From East 10. So
Nordics or Proud Nordics or both.
East 10 has Karja as the main character as well. I have
in addition to Adal.
In addition to Adal is always,
they are dual.
It's Ease. And it's part of the narrative, everybody, because they are stuck together. So they have to be.
They're always together.
They're always together. They're always together. And so they're both.
How do you think they go to the bathroom?
She has to stand right outside.
How do you think they
the
go
door.
to the bathroom? Oh yeah, I guess
I think there's just enough.
She
has to
everything.
hear it. She has to hear
everything.
And he's hearing it too. He's hearing it too. I gotta tell you.
That's true.
Gotta be real with you.
He's doing
That's
it.
why they're like a married couple now.
Yeah.
That's true. And Karja to me is a great character.
I love Karja. She's so funny.
She's strong-willed. She's sassy as all hell. She is the perfect. She's perfect for Adal. Honestly,
yeah. She doesn't really bend much, but when she does concede, like she does it, I think gracefully.
Exactly.
In some respects, like she's not so stubborn that she won't give in.
She's got a lot of the Nordic.
That's true.
Stubbornness and aggression, but she's not like
my way or the highway.
Exactly.
She's not like her dad.
She's
not like the rest of them.
She has the ability to bend a bit more.
She has empathy. Yeah. Like, I think she was just so well done. Her growth throughout the games too, of her relationship with Adal in particular. Mm-hmm. So fun. So good.
I love Karja as a character.
She feels like an S to me.
I think she's an S, honestly. She's
or a
great.
high A. Yeah, okay. If you guys are on board, that's cool.
I'm down with putting her S. I love Karja. Yeah, I would love to have a Karja game. I want more Karja, so if you guys are listening, bring her back. I don't know.
And some people might
Nordics too.
Think we should have put Donna on this list. She could have been on this list.
She could have been. We did kind of talk about it, but
we decided to go. I think out of all of them, Karja was the strongest. Like
stronger argument to be made as a
main protagonist.
Yeah, I mean, let us know how you feel differently in the comments. But yeah, that's kind of where we landed. So
something we decided to do.
Here it is, everybody. This is
our definitive list. Minus, there's one Expedition 33 character that should be in S tier. We don't have her photo here. Whoops. Also, we don't want to spoil it. That was intentional, guys. That was intentional.
Intentional. We meant to do it.
To do that. Okay. It wasn't a miss on our part or my part.
No spoilers here, guys.
Yeah, actually, she wasn't even on the list. All right, so
no spoilers. No spoilers.
We didn't want to spoil it. If someone's watching our after show before the main show, no spoilers.
Yeah, you're going to be surprised.
I know.
Look at that. That's bonus.
Take that.
That's bonus for you.
Exactly.
Anyway, thank you so much. This is a long one. Holy cow.
Yeah.
It was.
Thank you so much for watching, though.
It's been a while since we've done this one.
Yeah. And thanks especially to all our members
for
supporting us in the show, and especially to Pursuer Plus members. You guys are all incredible. And I'm going to go to bed.
Yeah. I'm tired.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.